Peak hiring season kicks off after the holidays, but proceed with caution. There's a reason. The Wilbanks Consulting Group also refers to it as the sign and resign season. We're going to learn all about this. Their founder, Holly Wilbanks, is here to share the biggest mistakes to avoid if you are looking for a new job. So first of all, what does peak hiring season mean?
So what it means is this is the time of year when the most opportunities are available for most industries. So January through April, you're going to see an uptick of opportunities posted online for open positions.
Okay.
And we call it sign and resign season because a lot of time what happens is people know as early as November, December that they have signed with a new company, but they stay with their current employer, wait for their bonus, and then they resign as soon as they get that bonus. HR then creates that job vacancy, posts it online, and you start to see that cycle trickle out all the way through April, sometimes as late as June.
And you said this is sort of industry-wide. This is not necessarily certain niches. This is sort of across the board?
So this is most industries. There
Okay.
are a few exceptions. For instance, education. A lot of times those positions open sort of May through August, right? We also see sort of January being not as busy for hospitality or restaurants. Again, it doesn't mean these places aren't hiring during this time. It just doesn't mean that it's the peak hiring time for them.
So how can job seekers avoid, I guess, falling into a trap of, you're choosing a job, the opportunity's there, but making sure you make the right choice?
It's such a hard choice to make. And we encourage our clients to try to interview the company and the manager no different than they're being interviewed. But you have to go about it very gracefully, very tactfully. You want to make sure you do your research on the company in advance and ask some questions about culture, things that are important to you in a very graceful and tactful way that doesn't say, well, this is all about me, because it's just about how are you going to fit in this environment, making sure that it's the right fit for you.
Yeah, you could be I guess maybe the best person, but are you the best person for that job and for that company?
Exactly.
Okay, so let's start with, I may have jumped ahead because those seem to be kind of some of the practices to do. What about mistakes? Let's start with what not to do.
Okay, so there are a lot of mistakes that you want to avoid. And some of the mistakes that we see are using one resume for every job application. So we recently helped a client with sales recruiting, and we had somebody submit a resume and it was all sort of office experience. And so we had to reach out to this person and say, do you have any sales experience? And of course she said, oh yes, I have tons of sales experience. Well, it was nowhere on her resume.
Right.
So you have to make sure that your resume aligns with the job opportunity. You also don't want to talk negatively about your boss or employer. A lot of people think, oh, she's going to understand what I'm saying. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't know your boss. I don't know you. I don't know the situation. So if you're talking negatively, I'm going to have to err on the side of caution and maybe make a choice not to move you forward in the process.
Plus, it might read as, okay, if you're talking about that person in your old job, what happens if things go south here in this job?
Exactly. What are they going to say about us, right? And so you want to make sure that you also have realistic expectations. So a lot of times we'll see maybe somebody interviewing for a marketing assistant position, and they're saying, well, I would like to make $65,000 a year. Most marketing assistant positions do not pay $65,000 a year. So you have to understand what it is that you're interviewing for and what is the market bandwidth or rate for that opportunity. Also, do you have the skills to do that job? So we know that, men will apply to pretty much any job, even if they only meet about 60% of the job requirements. Women, however, will often only apply if they meet 100% of the requirements. So there is a balance between understanding I can do this even though I may not tick every single box.
Right.
And, oh, well, I'm just going to throw it out there and see what
somewhere
happens.
in the middle, maybe. I kind of went through some of the practices, but what else did I miss when it comes to the practices that you should follow?
I would just make sure that you don't publicize that you're looking for a job when you are currently employed.
Sure.
And this can be on LinkedIn. Don't use that open to opportunities, thing on your icon. It can be on Facebook or other social media sites too. People see that all the time. You definitely want to make sure that you highlight your achievements and your strengths in an interview situation, and you want to make sure that you negotiate the best deal for you.
It's so hard sometimes, right?
It is, and it's uncomfortable, but a lot of times if you just do a little research online and see what other businesses are paying. You might be able to get just a little bit extra, so that, and the employer, it's to their advantage too, to make sure you don't turn around and jump ship and go somewhere else.
Okay, and then finally trends. Are there some trends that you're seeing here in the job?
There are definitely some trends. The biggest trend is probably virtual interviews. This started, out being really big during the pandemic. Not only are there virtual interviews now, but pre-recorded interviews where you have to sit there, hit the button, record yourself answering to different prompts, stop yourself, and then submit that recording. You're not even talking to necessarily a live human being. So that can be difficult for people. Digital portfolios is huge. LinkedIn can be used for a digital portfolio, or you can simply create something in a PDF document and share that as part of your resume. And then finally, resumes with big graphics and icons. Be careful with these. They are beautiful, but they don't all work with an ATS system. That's the software that reads your resume.
Okay, some great tips, mistakes, practices, trends, lots of stuff there. Thank you so much, Holly.
Thank you.
All right, if you're interested in the services offered by Wilbanks Consulting Group, we have more information on our website at kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.